Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Radio Podcast. This is the podcast where we speak about things music and popular culture. And I am Ollie Vade.
And I'm at CNN.
And we're just going to give you a short little video on Tyla's new release. It's the deluxe version of her debut album, Tyla, called Tyla Plus, and it's got 3 additional new songs. And yeah, we're going to just go through the songs, tell you whether we like it, and then give you our thoughts on the deluxe version of the album. I actually just want to first start off by saying I think I actually really like this album cover. Like it's just really like edgy, and I think the colors work really, really well. It's just like, for some reason, I don't know, it's gonna sound so stupid, but it just looks so like HD. It's in 4K, boy. They use that good camera. I actually prefer this cover than the original cover, if I'm honest. Yeah, like
it's so much edgier.
So, yeah.
Don't you think? Like it's so much edgier.
Yeah, it is.
Than the first one, and I feel like I think I said it to you offline, but like was like it gives me like Good Girl Gone Bad. Like I feel like the first like cover is like, you know, sweet, you know, very pretty, dainty girl. Then this one is like my bad bee.
Yeah. I reckon the second album's going to be really, really good because she just seems so much more confident now as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think as well. Sorry to go into it, but I think the second album is going to be completely different because I feel like on the first album, I think she wanted to show us like her roots, and that's why she got kind of mixed reviews because people said her songs sound the same, and we said the same thing, to be fair. But the more and more I listen to it, I'm like, I don't really mind that they sound the same because at least we got like an introduction into like her culture and stuff. But I would love for her in the second album to play around with different genres and different sounds and stuff, which I think she will do in the next era. So
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it's going to be like a different transition into the like new project, I think, and she's just kind of I like that she still pays homage to her roots, but I feel like as time goes on, like with Rihanna, you'll stop doing completely for the island girl music, and then it will just like be your accent that will kind of speak for itself when you're singing, if anything. So
Yep. So first of all, one point to point out is that she put the extra added songs at the top of the album, at the top of the track list, which we were talking about this the other day, and we said that it's such a good idea because I think some people get confused about where the first part of the album starts, and then the second, like the deluxe version starts, especially when they re-release it, because you have to scroll down and search for the song. But she literally put it at the beginning, which I don't think I've ever seen before. If I'm trying to think back, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I don't think I have personally.
No, I don't think so either. I think maybe, I don't know if Victoria Monet did it with her new project, the Jaguar Deluxe. I can't remember if I saw that too. But yeah, from what I remember anyway, Tyler's like one of the first people to do this anyway. So yeah.
So commendable. So yeah, the first additional song is called Shake Up, featuring Tony Duardo, Optimist Music, ZA, and Easy something.
God. I know his name.
Tony Duardo, Optimist Music, ZA, and then Easy Maestro. I don't know who those people are, but what are your thoughts on this first song?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't gonna hold you. I did not like this that much. I just thought that it was so Amapiano, and like I know the South Africans gonna hate me, but I just did not. It was too much for me. I just like, it felt like a lot. It just felt. See, I don't know. I never really liked house music, so Amapiano being South African house doesn't do it for me personally. So I kind of just listened to this with just like grit and just like, oh, when is it gonna end? So no, I didn't really feel it. What about you?
I liked it, but I think it would have done better as an interlude. I don't think it needs to be a full song. I like the Shake Up bit. Like I like that bit. But if I'm completely honest, the feature artist didn't really do anything for me. I just didn't really, and I have no idea what they're saying. So for me, I don't know. I just think it was just, it could have been left. I'm sure she must have had another song in the what's it called, the archives that she could have pulled out.
In opposed to this one, for sure.
I can imagine this being like remixed and maybe played in the clubs though, like as a little like party style.
I can imagine she makes good party music, and I know that they're loving it eating up in South Africa, and in Amapiano venues, she gets played a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's good for that. Next song is Push to Start, which is going viral at the moment, kind of. It was like, well, I saw a couple like blogs posting about it and stuff, and people saying that it's such a good song. And I think I agree. This is my favorite out of all of the three new tracks, I would say. It's very upbeat and bouncy, as we like to say.
Our favorite word brought back.
Our favorite word, bouncy. Yeah, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I felt the same. So I thought it was very rhythmic. It was very island girlish. It was giving me early stages Rihanna first two albums. And I think it's the standout from the project. I think a lot of people are like enjoying it, playing it, and it's like she's balancing that kind of tread where she's paying homage to her South African roots, but then in a kind of like current, very new way. So it's not too much. It's not too little. It's just a little bit sprinkled. And I think it's like music that like sometimes some people can sing certain things and it will only sound like them. It gives me that kind of vibe that this is a Tyla song. This is her lane kind of vibe. So yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good song. Very good. And I think Sammy Soso, who's the guy that normally produces her music, produced it. So I think he's doing a good job of like reinventing her sound each time he makes stuff for her, because it doesn't sound like Water or Truth or Dare. It sounds like something completely different. So
yeah, that's what kind of put that idea what I mentioned earlier about her new project. I think I would love to see more of this, and then like some other different things as well, different genres and stuff. Because this was like, yeah, to me, this is like the standout of even probably like not the whole album, because there are some good tracks on the album, but I definitely think it fits in well, and I think she should. As it's going viral, I think she should like push this song as much as she can, trying to get as much out of it before she goes on to the second project, because people seem to like it, so to capitalize off of that. But I don't think her or her team have any problems capitalizing on stuff, so I think she definitely will.
That's funny. Oh my god.
It's true though. They know what they're doing with her, boy. They really
Yeah,
do.
her rollout has been super. Like they're really working really well. I think this is a good way to like do music and albums. I have a conversation I want to bring up after we talk about the last song, actually, funny enough, regarding this whole like rollout and stuff. But I'll just wait.
Okay. This is the one that I think, and I'm definitely going to add that to my playlist, because I've been listening to it the most out of all of them, if I'm honest. And then lastly, we got Back to You, where she like slows things down a little bit. I'm happy that she released, like she added a like slower song to the mix, because the first two to me kind of sounded quite similar, and obviously, like you said, it's the music that we kind of grown to know from her. So I'm happy that she kind of gave us something different. Otherwise, I think if she released three songs that sounded the same, I think people would have definitely had something to say. So it's nice that she released something different. To me personally, though, I don't think it's a song that I'll like 100% go back to. I might listen to it a few more times just to get like acquainted with it, but personally, I don't know. It's not one that I would like rush to go back to, if I'm honest.
Fair enough. Yeah, I kind of liked it, to be fair. I feel like being non-conventional, I actually enjoyed it more than the other two. You know, I don't know.
I
Like,
thought you would. I thought you
yeah,
would.
I don't know what is now. Like, as I've gotten older, I like slow songs a lot more than the like
Yeah,
upbeat,
you do.
maybe medium, mid-tempo songs. But I really liked it. I thought it was like a slow, melodic African like kind of hinged song, and you don't really get like that like slow African inspired ballady kind of songs that much often. So I was like, oh, you know, this is a nice little razzle dazzle. I would like a video for Push to Start, I think, within the next couple of weeks, if they haven't already filmed one. And I would like to close off the album. Me personally, if I was A&R, this is what I would suggest, and then close off the album with Back to You, with a video for that as well. And I think that's it.
That
Like
makes
for this
sense.
project, and then shut it down. Like that's it. Period. Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Back to You is a very Q4 song, I would say. Like it's very in line with like autumn and like Christmas and this whole season.
It's giving that Christmas, well, not Christmas, but like end of the year, winter's getting cold. You need someone to hug and snuggle up in the night. So, yeah. Whilst we're on topic, so I saw a conversation online, and they were basically saying people are releasing deluxe albums, but then the albums originally are not doing well, the original releases. And I was like, like interesting statement, because basically, like Victoria Monet just put out Jaguar 2 Deluxe. and I don't think Jaguar 2 did that well commercially, like in terms of sales. And even like I was thinking the same thing about Tyler's project because I know first week it sold 24,000. Although I saw today it's gone gold, but I believe that is because of the single success of like Water contributing towards the streams overall, meaning that the album eventually goes gold, even if like no one streamed all the other songs. Water has contributed enough to make that one go gold, if that makes sense. So I was just thinking, yeah. So what do you think about that? Because I feel like back in the day, like deluxe albums were like, you sell like 100,000 minimum, and then like your album goes platinum, and then you release a deluxe or re-release because like the album's done so well. For example, let's talk about Rihanna's Good Girl Gone Bad. Rihanna did really well. She had like 100 million number ones, sold really well, touring. Then she released Good Girl Gone Bad Reloaded, and then she came back with more fire. We got Take a Bow. We got Disturbia. We got, you know what I mean? And then eventually
Yeah.
Rehab, which was like very old at that point. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I just thought the way things are done now is different because I feel like a lot of record labels invest a lot of money into artists, and then I don't think they see a lot of recoup from album sales and streams often. So to release another deluxe is like more money they probably spent on producers and stuff, unless it's like leftover tracks. So I don't know. What do you think about the whole deluxe thing?
I think it's definitely changed now. I think artists more so would release a deluxe version, I guess, for their fans because their fans want more from them and they don't want to release a whole new project like yet. So it's a way to like tide them over until the next project comes along. I mean, that's good for the artists and the fans, I would say. But then, like you said, it's probably not great for the record labels who are probably losing out money from it. I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it. Only thing I don't like is when an artist releases like a deluxe version and it's just like it just sounds like it's just the leftover songs. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no like, for me, like I don't like when there's a pointless deluxe because you might as well just kept the album, just moved on. It's like I don't know if you remember Scissors Control, and then she released the deluxe version, but then there's like she released all the songs that we've heard already that was on SoundCloud. So it was like we didn't need it to be a deluxe version. Just move on to SOS. So in cases like that, I just think it's a bit pointless. Although it's kind of good that, in a way, it's good that we got the songs finally on Spotify, so you can just listen to them whenever you want to. But I don't think you need to release it as a deluxe version. Maybe, I don't really know. Just release them. I don't know how you could do it, to be fair, but for me that was just a pointless. Yeah, maybe. That was just a pointless release to me. With Tyler though, I think it does kind of make sense because I feel like she is kind of still riding the wave a little bit of her, like her debut was so successful, and I think she's kind of still riding that a little bit. And maybe the label is not quite ready to move on to the second project yet. So this is a good way to like keep the fans and like the public interested in Tyla. Although I feel like she hasn't really. Obviously, Water blew up, and then I feel like the other singles didn't really do much chart-wise. Because she released a video for "Breathe Me," which I don't even know why they chose that song.
All
the songs. But then even Jump, I thought Jump would do really, really, really well, but it didn't really make a big splash, a big of a splash that I thought it would. So yeah, I think maybe the label and her are trying to kind of not scramble, but like still looking for that next hit, because I feel like people still kind of, I mean, not as much, but I think people still kind of see her as the Water Girl. So yeah,
the Water Girl's crazy. Yeah, I agree though. I do think that, I thought Jump would have been. We did say like, guys, you need to listen to us. We did say like back in when she released the album that Jump should be the next single, and I think they like not too long after they released the video for Jump. So yeah, I don't know what happened in terms of like promotion and stuff, but I feel like it should have been the next big hit for her, but it didn't take off like as it should have, unfortunately. So it's okay. But yeah, I think the new project, new 3 songs, Push to Start has the potential to be a like hit for her, I think. So yeah, we'll see how things go, I guess. But fingers crossed for Tyla.
So do you think, sorry, just to go back, do you think that artists should only release deluxe version if the album does well?
So I feel like in my head I'm indoctrinated to thinking like a deluxe is basically for an album that's already done well, and you want to like kind of continue to push and pump the success of that project, or get milk the most of it as much as you can. So yeah, but then I guess in terms of I don't know. Sometimes maybe artists feel like there's songs that complete the body of work, so maybe they might want to add those onto a deluxe because it's like I recorded these for this particular session or this particular project, and to like not start a new era or to have a new this separate thing, I want to just include these on this project for that sole reason. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'm still of the school of like the old school way, to be honest with you. So even thinking about like Victoria Monet's Jaguar 2 Deluxe, for example, I feel like those songs do fit into Jaguar, so I get why she kind of added the new things. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I mean, if the label's gonna let you put out a deluxe, then that's up to the label, innit? Because they're the ones that are gonna do promotion and it's their money that you're using for whatever. So fine. But in my head, I feel like, yeah, if you're having a good run, then like deluxe is for keeping this train going or whatever in my head, which is what Tyler's doing, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think it must be hard as an artist to like record over like 100 songs and then have to like whittle it down to like 12 or whatever. So I can imagine that, because for me personally, I'll probably be like, oh, but I like that song as well, but and it doesn't make the album. You're like, oh, but I really want people to hear it. So I get that in that sense. So yeah, I get it in that sense. And even have all those songs sitting there, you might as well use them for something. That makes sense. So,
I agree. I want artists as well. Sorry, random. This is so random. Today's episode, we still want to speak about like how many things, and then we just end up talking about bare stuff.
It's good. We got content, guys.
We got content rolling. I just wanted to say, like, I feel like I want artists to like poll a lot more. So I want them to let the fans choose the next singles. So, like, for example, I would like Tyla to be like, "Hey guys, out of my 3 songs added to my deluxe, which one do you think should get a video, or should we put a video for?" And then I want her to like do that kind of thing. I feel like more artists should do that. Like Normani, like, what should be my next single? What video do you want to see from Dopamine? If you're gonna get a music video, or one at least, like ask the fans so they can at least vote for. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I think helps with like, I don't know, likability, interaction with your fans and stuff. Because I feel like they used to do stuff like that back in the day all the time, like MySpace polls, like what song should get a video, or what's your favorite song from the album, and then yeah.
I remember Rihanna did that during her Loud album. She made a poll on Twitter asking what should be the next single, and she did like, it was between like California King Bed, Fade In, and then I think it was I can't remember what the other one was. And obviously people chose California King Bed. But that wouldn't have been my personal choice, but it won. So, but
Shitty bits.
I mean, it wouldn't, but I didn't. Yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
But choices,
I guess. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Loud. I think any song could have been a single on Loud. If I'm honest. I was going to say, yeah. So yeah, that was like a good moment of, I think, yeah, like you said, I think people should bring that back because it gets the fans like involved, and then that means we get what we want. Obviously, not everyone gets what they want, but the majority of the fans get what they want, and then I feel like they won't be left disappointed like what we are at sometimes when the artist chooses this particular single, you're like, why the hell would you do that? Like, why? Who possessed you?
I got Ciara. All these years of being a fan, I just wish we had a poll, because when we had a poll, we chose Can't Leave Him Alone and That's Right, or Like a Boy or Can't Leave Him Alone, whatever. He made videos for the songs, most of the songs in the poll, and I was like, we're on the right path. But just from the 4th album, I'm still sorry, I'm emotional.
I feel it. That's one woman that just, she cannot choose a single to save her life. I'm telling you. Oh god, if she was kidnapped and they were like, oh, you got to choose a good single, it will let you go. She's not getting anywhere. Oh god. I was gonna say something else. No, I forgot. No, I can't remember. It's gone out of my head. What was it? No, it's annoying. Nah, I can't remember. Oh, that's what it was going to be. We obviously not right now, but we haven't even discussed Ciara's new song. What's it called? Run the house. Run it up. Run the house. Yeah. I don't even think we have much to say, but I'm just going to say that I'm happy if she doesn't make music again.
That is so rude.
No, actually, I need to take that back because the EP was really good. I can't lie, the EP was actually really good. So I don't even know who told her to go down this direction, but
I just
we were
sometimes I just
just
wonder, like I just like sit and I just think, babes, how did we get here? We were on the right path. Did you not see how we roll went gold the other day? I said,
yeah,
Ciara, you're on. This is what you need to be making. However, sorry, not however. Forever was a cute song. How we roll, type of party. Like it was a generally good project overall. It was giving me like old school Sierra R&B. Now we've gone back to this talk rapping. Oh no,
yeah, we just don't want it. We really just don't want it.
no, I'm not
Yeah.
feeling that. Mm-mm.
Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of our Tyler review, amongst other things. Went off on a bit of a tangent there, but
Literally.
we hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you keep following us and watching us on YouTube and Spotify, and you can find me at Olivade.
And I'm at Car CNN.
Fireworks.
Sorry, guys.
Also, guys, if you the comment space is not only for negative comments. If you want to like give us any any
Drag them politely, Oli.
no, not like because that one comment the other day actually annoyed me. But let me not go there. I'm actually crying.
That was funny.
I can't even speak. I was gonna say, if you have any ideas, like episode ideas or anything that you want us to speak about, just let us know and then we will do it for you. So, yeah, we'll speak at you next time. Bye.